It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over there enjoying his LaCroix spring water or whatever.
Got my Blue Diamond almonds too.
Got some almonds too there. A little product endorsement. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I need to start today by looking back on yesterday and saying, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. You don't need to apologize.
Well, and let me just tell you why I'm sorry. See, I forget from time to time that you're pretty self-absorbed. And
I'm not.
when a friend tries to confide something in you, that just kind of goes right over your head. My bad. That one's on me.
I listen to you.
Give me my due break and let me just say, Dave, I didn't mean to be a burden. Forgive me. You go back to your Dave's world and you be Dave and again I won't try to lay any extra weight on you. My fault.
Well, no.
All on me.
I listened to everything you said.
That one's on me. Okay? I won't do that anymore.
Fine.
We'll remember it's all about Dave, and we'll go from there. Okay? Fair enough?
All right, fine. I'll pretend to be a narcissist.
There you go. Thank you. Well, I feel better about things now. How about you?
I feel great. I didn't feel bad.
Yeah, well, I didn't feel bad either, but I figured I'd kick you in the ass one more time with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Understood.
So it's going to be an extended week. Little vacation for us. What you got planned?
Today I've got Max had a sleepover with a friend. That's nice. So I'm picking him up, and then we're going to see a friend of mine's got a cottage up in Lake Mecosta. The tentative plan is to go there tomorrow. Tonight, I assume at some point I may switch to bourbon. I've been a Scotch man for a while,
right?
You know, because I'm refined and
right.
I've got a certain image to uphold, and I like how I hold a glass of Scotch.
Right.
I may switch to bourbon.
Okay.
I might try that. I've never tried bourbon. I think tonight, at some point,
you might switch.
Shot.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, I want you to rewind a little bit. Go back. Just go back because it's like Mecosta, not Mecosta.
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 No, it's not Mecosta.
I grew up on it. I grew up on that one. It's Mecosta.
The locals pronounce it wrong if they're still pronouncing it that way.
No, trust me. I spent half my life
Pronunciation is Mecosta.
No, it's Mecosta.
Yeah, okay. I'll ask my friends, and they'll.
You ask your friends, okay?
Correct me.
Stop into Denslow's up there. They'll tell you because that's the convenient little corner store right up there between Lake Mecosta, Blue Lake, and Round Lake.
Okay.
You can also stop into the boat dealer right there. Really nice one. I know the whole area. I know it like the back of my hand. Huh?
In fairness to you, I've been wrong before.
Yes, you have.
And I've copped to it. If I am wrong on the pronunciation of Mecosta,
it's Mecosta.
You say Mecosta. I say Mecosta. We will revisit this on Monday.
I try to help you.
No, hey, I'm acknowledging the fact that I may be wrong on this.
Here's the thing.
It's possible.
You get up around there and you start saying Lake Mecosta. Go into Mecosta. Go into Mecosta. Go into the bar in Mecosta and say, "Hey, I'm in Mecosta," and guess what's going to happen? You're going to get your ass kicked. You're going to come back a bloody mess.
Once again,
I'm just telling you.
I've been wrong before, and I may be wrong again. And, hey, speaking of me being wrong, I may have been wrong on a story I did yesterday.
Okay, I'm all ears.
At least in my impression of why it happened and what happened. My friend Kenny Ritz, who's a super fan, loves tuning into you and I doing the Andy and Dave Daily.
We love Kenny.
Great photog over here at 13, too. Kenny's great. And the whole Kaepernick Nike debacle with the shoe coming out, and Kaepernick said he was pissed off about it because it was the old-timey U.S. flag, and that's evidently.
And I saw pictures of those shoes yesterday, and I thought they were kind of cool looking.
Yeah, I thought they're cool looking too. But you know how I've gotten a little more conspiracy minded. Not that I buy into most conspiracies. I think most of them are bullshit. But this may have been a ruse. This may have been a manufactured controversy.
Ooh.
Because keep in mind, when Kaepernick was originally signed as a Nike spokesperson, everyone's like, "What the hell? What are you doing?" There's all this controversy surrounding Kaepernick, forgetting that most people who buy Nikes are not middle-aged white guys. Okay, they're young people. They're a lot of them at the higher end. They're They're millennial cause head social justice warriors. They may be into this, and this may have been a way to just for Nike to get their name out there again and gin
Ooh.
up more publicity. And then you've got these shoes that are collector's items now.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
so you're going to have a handful of those that are going to be out there, and those are just going to go up in value. And hey, good on Nike for manufacturing a controversy and making people talk about it.
I saw a
Way to go.
documentary, and I don't remember if it was just part of one, or if there was the whole thing of a documentary. There are actually used shoe stores now that are that predicate on the whole idea of these shoes gaining value over time.
Right.
People will actually go in, and when they're low on money, they will trade their old shoes in for cash, and I mean lots of money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got like a really good pair of old Air Jordans or something like that, or things like that, we're talking $300-400 a pair.
Oh, especially those old, ugly black and red ones.
Yeah, yeah.
That were just hideous, but they were huge. They were big time. In fact, Jordan couldn't even wear those in NBA games,
right?
Because there was no white in the shoe. NBA had a thing. Oh, there's got to be some white in the shoe. There was no white in the shoe. So yeah, that's a very, very interesting. Hey, speaking of spokespersons, speaking of people who moved product, one of the greatest of all time, sad news out of the auto industry, Lee Iacocca, former president, CEO, Chrysler pitchman. He has passed away. Iacocca put the Mustang into Ford's lineup back in the 1960s. 20 years later, he became a corporate folk hero when he resurrected Chrysler. Keep in mind, Chrysler was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Right.
Everything was going down. Lee Iacocca stepped in and
invented the K car.
Invented the K car, the minivan, the Escort. I drove both an Escort and a K car. In fact, I hit 3 deer with my K car, and that thing kept running. That was good. It looked like a box on wheels. People forget that was Principal Ed Rooney's car in Ferris Bueller's Day Off was the K car. And my sister had a Ford Escort that I ran a stop sign, got broadsided, flipped over, knocked unconscious, ended up in somebody's yard. So
is that where it all went?
I've had a lot of experience with the Lee Iacocca mobiles, and he was 94 years old. He will be missed.
And I honestly have to tell you this: I didn't think he was still alive.
Really?
I didn't.
You didn't know?
And you know, I mean, when I first saw it pop up last night, I'm like, oh great, somebody's sharing 5 years ago news again. You know. Mm-hmm. And I really had thought he'd passed a while ago.
Well, you know, he'd obviously been out of the spotlight for a long time because he had Parkinson's and.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what he died of. I mean,
but I will tell you this though:
long, great life.
Of the K car, there was no better car to go drinking and driving in because it was inconspicuous as hell.
Oh, nobody is pulling you over in a K car. It has never happened.
Me and my little circle of friends, we used to keep a 5-gallon trash can punch in the back of a K car, and all we would do is dump more booze and fruit in it every time we'd go. That's all it was, man.
Oh, that was.
So yeah, here we are. All these, you know, complete hairballs driving around in a brown K car that my friend's dad bought at a state auction. You know, it was a used state vehicle, brown with a light brown interior. Hey, we're going out partying. All right, get another couple of fists. We'll dump them into the punch.
See, I had both ends of the spectrum of that because I had a K car, and then I had a red Dodge Daytona. That was my dad's car, and I got pulled over in that like 3 different times because it was red. It was sporty. It was an alert for cops all the time.
Absolutely.
In fact, I got pulled over with my friend Jerry one night. I was going down 131. I was going 85 and a 55. I got pulled over for 85 and a 55. And we get pulled over. We get put in the back of the cop car. Now, it was just a speeding ticket. But my friend Jerry's looking all nervous. And like, dude, he's like, I can't tell. Oh, no. Anyway, cop goes. He comes back. I get the ticket. We're driving off. It's like, dude, what are you worried about? Like, man, I got a bag of weed in my it's duffel bag. He had like 2 pounds in his duffel bag. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. I never smoked it at that point before. So I'm like, I'm gonna get busted for possession of something I didn't even possess. God, thankfully got out of that. Anyway,
There you go.
moving on. What else is going on? Hey, happy belated 40th birthday. We missed this a couple of days ago to the Walkman.
Yes.
Portable cassette player hit the market back on July 1st, 1979. The Walkman also actually sold well through the CD era. Sales, of course, plummeted after Apple unveiled the iPod in 2001. But that changed the face of music. I mean, everybody was walking around with one of those.
Our first Walkman was the Sears version, of course, because that's what we always got.
Right.
And then when the Discman came out, my dad bought the original Discman. The Sony Discman thing, and I still have it. It's sitting right behind me. Yeah, and to give you an idea of the quality of products that they used to build, we're talking 85, 86. This thing was made. Yeah. I still have it. It still works. And to give you a flashback on how times have changed, my dad took the etch pen and put his Social Security number on the side of it just to make sure it never got stolen. I mean, how's that for changing times, man?
Wow.
He used to etch his Social Security number and everything.
The pre-identity theft era.
I know, right?
Where has time gone? Finally, another music festival hits the Lakeshore today. Muskegon Rockstock 2019 going down at Heritage Landing. A lot of great music, of course. Tantric Puddle of Mud featured acts. Tickets $10.
$10.
Go to benefit No More Sidelines.
Yes, they do.
So fantastic cause. Of course, you and I both part of that, and good. Rockstock's awesome.
Yeah, Rockstock's fun. Britta and I will be kind of sharing the MC duties up there on stage. So that'll be fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing Puddle of Mud. Never seen him live.
Yeah. My
fingers are crossed that because Scantlin's, he kind of comes and goes with sobriety, and I hope he's doing good. I really do.
Yeah.
Tantric, okay, I'll take him. And that Saturday they're gonna have the Crazy Babies guy.
Oh yeah, you got
remember him?
Yeah, you get those tribute bands. Yeah, he was better than Ozzy.
Dude.
I'm telling you that right. At this point, you're better off seeing the Ozzy tribute band than you're seeing Ozzy because he was fantastic.
Yeah. And they got him, and they got the AC/DC guys for those about to rock, and then they're doing a Metallica tribute thing too. So, plus the carnival. You should bring Max out to the carnival.
Might do that. We'll see. We'll see what this weekend schedule has.
Okay.
No, that's not a no. It's a soft no. It's not a hard.
That's a no. That's a no.
Because I do have to get out to Muskegon the next couple of weeks. Okay. I want to. Yeah. The weather's nice, and
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call Max's mom, and I'm going to have her drop the bug in his ear, and you're going to get your ass ridden like a cheap suit all weekend.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
That's what's going to happen there.
Fantastic. Anyway, sports. Tigers, Chi Sox, that was rained out. Pittsburgh beats the Cubs. Cubs lose. They dropped their second straight. USA World Cup win over England 2-1. They'll face the winner of the Netherlands and Sweden. So
I thought they were done. I thought that was the
championship. No. That was That was the semifinal. The World Cup final will be Sunday. So that's
forgive me then. All right. Have yourself a great weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday. Hope your 4th of July. Don't blow any fingers off or anything. And remember, Mecosta.
Mecosta. We will find out Monday.
Mecosta.
Get
it right. I don't want to see you end up dead and thrown in a field up there around Mecosta.
There's a lot of places to bury bodies up there, too.
I know there are.
There is. That's no question.
Thompson Lake. See if you can find it. Later.
Yeah.